My name's Asma Shah and I'm the founding director of a programme that works with young unemployed women to help them become more empowered, confident and networked so that they stand a better chance of achieving financial independence. The programme is called Ladies Who Learn. My brilliant moment is when I first conceived of the idea and took action to make sure it happened. So instead of complaining about the government and thinking, God, there's so much I could do to help women like myself, I actually created self-designed Ladies Who Learn. And I did this with no money when it was first piloted. I just did it with the wealth of people that I know. So I knew lots of people who would act as mentors and deliver workshops, and I know lots of organisations who were happy to offer free space. So I think that was my brilliant moment, taking action and not seeking permission to make change, just doing it. There are loads of good people out there. They'll get behind your cause if you can sell it to them well enough, and that's precisely what's happened with Ladies Who Learn, to the extent that now it's a kind of fairly secure programme that I do have to fundraise for each year to make it happen again, but generally I have luck with that, and it does happen every year. The impact that the programme has had on the young women who've taken part has been quite phenomenal, really. So when I set it up as a pilot, a funding-free pilot back in 2011, I had no idea that it would work so well. So you've got your, obviously, your sort of like hard outcomes. So, from the beginning, the starting point of the women, finding them in job centres, to 6 months later, a majority, 80%, will be in paid work, or have been in paid work, or have then taken real steps to set up their own business. So they're really strong, hard outcomes. But then the impact in terms of just this really deep personal shift in the way the women perceive themselves is also fantastic. So if you can imagine, I find these women in local job centres where they have very low self-confidence and low self-esteem and probably little self-belief, and then cut all those months later, them being on the stage of graduation where they're speaking really confidently and authentically about themselves and what they want from life is a massive shift. And I think even in my own age group and amongst my own professional peers, I don't think there are many people who could do what those women do when they're up on stage, being themselves and expecting to be heard and knowing they've got value in what they're saying. So one of the lessons I'd like to share is from my own experience. If you want to see social change happen and you see change as something that you can do, just go ahead and do it. If you've got the passion and you've got the determination, you've got the ideas and you've got people that you can share your idea with to help input into it, go ahead and make the change you want to happen.